Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Quivs here. Quivs does stuff. Monster Hunter World. I forget what episode we're up to. Anyway, in the last episode we did some Anjanath work. I believe it was their first mission where we faced an Anjanath. Since then I have done a little bit of expeditions trying to get an Anjanath investigation. I managed to get one that was both Anjanath and Toby Kadachi. So I did that once. It wasn't enough to actually get any new gear, which was very annoying. But it did give me a new investigation, which is just capture an Anjanath, which is my preferred method anyway. I prefer not to kill them. You get more stuff when you capture them. So, let us proceed. So we're not progressing the story of this one. We're going to be doing Anjanath investigations in an effort to try and get the Anjanath set of gear. I do have the pants. I actually got that off the original story quest where you first fight the Anjanath. You'll see I'm wearing the Spring Blossom set other than the pants. That's because when I actually bothered to look at the statistics, statistically, just for defense and resistances, it was better. It might not have the greatest of skills, but with an Anjanath, I'll take the resistances, to be honest. Actually, the resistance for fire isn't that great, but it's better than the Toby Kadachi one, which was the next best one I had, and it has better flat defense, so it's worth it. Right. Now let's go find the big old thing. Should really be doing a Far Cry Let's Play today, if I'm to be honest, but I just wasn't in the mood. Monster Hunter World it is. Having a bit of trouble finishing bounties at the moment as well. I don't know what I've got on my bounty list, but I don't seem to be getting many of them done. I know one of them is collect minerals, do mining. And when you're fighting the Anjanath, he just doesn't go anywhere near any of the mining areas. So you just don't get to do that one if you're doing an Anjanath quest. Oh, mushrooms. Alright, well, mushrooms we can do. You find enough mushrooms in the areas where Angie is. Angie. There she is. Good old Angie. Anyway. Let us begin. So yeah, Anjanath, I would always recommend against this guy. Break those feet. That's gonna... It's a big dinosaur. Causes you a lot of problems. One of the best things you can do is get him on his back. So if you can't get an area like this, where you can maybe get an aerial attack off, although I didn't manage to do it there, the next best thing you can really do is to work those ankles, and he will fall down. Just something that happens to happen with Anjanath. It's not 100% reliable, but it's quite reliable. Definitely use a bit of health here. What's my Palco doing? Another thing to remember about the Anjanath is he does tend to tire himself out a little bit quicker than most other monsters. He's so aggressive that he uses every last little bit of stamina that he has incredibly quickly. Oh, that's pretty good. Knocked him down already. So even when he's knocked down, work the ankles. It'll just give you a much better go at the actual monster itself. Take advantage of him being tired to knock him down hard and fast. And there we go. Right, definitely need to sharpen again. I have had a slight weapon upgrade. This is the next level of the bone version of this weapon. Bone Strong in the Arm, I think it's called. So, not a huge improvement, just a bit more sharpness. So it's longer between having to get your whetstone out. Right, how far did he go? Gotta collect the mushrooms for the bounties. There he is. This poor Jagras behind me. Been dragged into a fight with a frickin' Anjanath. If I was him, I would have been like, I didn't sign up for this. Oh, probably gonna get poisoned. Oh well. It's not ideal. Oops, did get hit there. Oh, damn, this is the big one. It's that one where he goes for a massive run. Now, should be bigger wasp right there. Damn it. There should be another bigger wasp around the corner, so I'm going to go get that one as well. Oh, it's not here. Oh, there it is. It's only really the poison that's doing me any real damage, but... oh, hell. You know, I knew that was just about to wear out, so... damn. Oh well, off he goes. So he's not showing a skull on the minimap. So he's just angry and upset. Possibly because he's losing. Well, now what? Oh, great. Now I've got a Kuliyaku that's angry at me as well. No interest in fighting that, so we'll just run. He's pretty good at keeping up. There's a good chance when you try to run away from Kuliyaku that he just catches up. But no, it looks like he's turned and he's going the other way now. Now I'm just going to work out where the hell that Anjanath went. Do appear to be going the right way. So we simply follow the scout flies. grab some of them. Don't apparently have any slinger ammo whatsoever. Don't know how I managed not to pick up anything up until this point, but there we go. Alright. Ah, yes. Damn it. Oh, chopped his tail off. I don't think I normally get to do that. Hey, and I got an Anjanath tail. I'm pretty sure you need one of those for the armor set. Yeah, I very, very, very rarely actually manage to chop his tail off, because mostly I'm going for the ankles, so it just doesn't happen much. But, well, this time we got lucky. Got ourselves an Anjanath tail, and actually carving said broken off tail actually gave us a tail, which isn't very common either. A lot of the time, even if you do chop the tail off, when you carve it you'll get something like an Anjanath scale or something. But yeah, much more successful / lucky this time. Come on, buddy, I'm over here. Come and get it.
Keep hitting it with train bombs until the effect kicks in.
2, got him. Perfect. Finished a few more bounties, because apparently a lot of them were just about brute wyvern capture. And yes, he's a big old brute with his fur coat. Kind of a bit more what I reckon a T-Rex must have actually looked like. Modern paleontology now basically thinks everything had feathers. All of the dinosaurs were kind of getting feathery near the end. And I'm pretty sure T-Rex was one of the later dinosaurs. I don't think he's one of the earlier ones. I think... yeah, it's him and Brontosaur? One of them, where they are, like, always seen in pictures together, even though they're... sorry. Even though they're millions of years apart in actual timeline. But yeah, I'm pretty sure T-Rex is one of the latest ones. If you've seen some of the CG renders, it kind of looks like a really angry seagull. Alright, well, let's grab the large monster hunts, because they're just large monsters. Doesn't really matter what we do there. Finish event quest, but that's only Spring Blossom tickets. I want to do these for the full bloom tickets, because that's a cool armor set, but we are not HR rank, so we can't do that. Oh look, I didn't realize his tail would be cut off, but his tail is cut off. That's awesome. Alright, just clear out all these excess items that I don't need. We'll just drop in to see if I need to grab any great hornflies. I think I've only got one piece of the new hornfly set left. Anyone who watched the previous video and was paying attention might have noticed I already had the queen beetle well, chest piece. I don't know what it's called exactly. And I accidentally made another one. So I completely wasted a bunch of materials and a great hornfly, which are quite rare and hard to get. I mean, they're not impossible, it's just, you know, they're hard to get. Where is it? Queen beetle, yes. So I already had one of those, and I made another one like a silly person. But yeah, I've managed to get enough of them now that I just need one more to get the boots. Here it is, the Brigade armor. So Rathian coins, I'm a fair way away from getting Rathian coins. Commendation, I think I'm a fair way away from getting Commendation, but I'm not sure. It'll be a while before I get them. But, you know, I've got a few coins already. So long as the commendations turn up, I can get some of these pieces. They're also not bad. If you look at it, it's not the most useful skill set, but it is like decent defense. No negative resistances, which is what I look for. Like, you can go into an Anjanath fight and have like 30 fire resistance, which is great, but you can also go into an Anjanath fight with 0 fire resistance, and that's not bad, so long as it's not negative. Well, that's the way I do it anyway. That's the way I look at it. Alright, Marathon Runner, Special Ammo Boost. Oh yeah, that's right, most of this is pretty kind of bad. Not the most useful skills on the Anjanath armor set, except for the Anjanath boost itself, which gives you essentially free stamina. If you take heavy damage and your health goes really low, you get free stamina for the rest of the fight. Wow, that was a really successful hunt. All but the head. I think a big part of that was pulling down the tail. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't look like I need an Anjanath tail anyway. I do for the head. I still need 3 more pelts to finish off the set. So now we are wearing nothing but the Blossom headgear. Yes. That was very effective. Now, I don't believe there's an Anjanath tree. No, there's not. Not that I have access to yet. Anyway. There's the next level of Juria, there's the next level of Ore. Defender, of course, does use the Anjanath scale, but we are avoiding using that in any way, shape or form because it's not the typical playthrough experience that one would have had pre-Iceborne, and that was the whole point of this. Alright, well, how long have we been going for? Barely 20 minutes. Well, that's nothing, so let's go hunt the Anja again. So, this is not the most interesting of... Let's see what's under events for the moment. Sun meets Moon. Might be able to get a commendation through that, I'm not sure. 2 Anjanaths. That's also very tempting. There's that one. Can't remember what you get for that. Chew the fat. Nothing really good. It is very tempting to do that, because that'd just be Anjanath and then Anjanath, which will get us a large amount of materials. Let's do that. It is hunt, so we won't get as good supplies from the resource box. It is good when you do capture ones because they give you capture tools that don't take up the same space as the capture tools you brought with you in your inventory. So I will have to use my own capture tools, and I will have to collect a thunderbug, at least one. No, it's a basic knife, I don't need a basic knife. I will have to collect at least one thunderbug so I can make my own trap tools, which is why I will immediately go over there. Pick up one spare thunderbug so that I have it when I need it. And then we'll get on to the killing that Anjanath. Capturing that Anjanath. Capturing those Anjanath, plural. What would be the plural of Anjanath? Still Anjanath? Anjanaths? It feels like one of those ones like the sheep, where the plural is the same word. Feels like it should be Anjanath singular, Anjanath plural. And there he is. Let's see if I can get No, don't do that. I want to drop on him and hit him. Ah, I missed. Ooh, got to grab something to eat at the canteen as well. There is actually really good food at the Gathering Hub. The Spring Blossom event food is like of a higher quality than normal. So you get some pretty good bonuses out of that. But yes, I didn't remember to... Oops, that's not what I want to do. Oh, that's lucky. Didn't remember to go and eat. Still need more mushrooms for my research. Well, my research bounty. And... Jesus, didn't even hit him. Yeah. So again, work those ankles. Don't get yourself caught in that. It hurts a lot more than you think. Oh, damn. Got hurt there. Alright, so that's the Anjanath adrenaline skill activated now, as I said. Yeah, so just from what I can tell, gives you free stamina for a short while. It's not permanent or anything, but, you know, it's free stamina. It didn't cost me anything. Well, I suppose technically it cost me most of my life, but... with access to other skills and the ability to get health thanks to my palico and items that I'm carrying with me. Not the end of the world. I actually thought it was a really short boost, but no, it seems to be quite a decent amount of time that this is lasting me. I do need some health here. Where is my max potion? Oh, that was close. And that's the first time we've knocked him down. Will not be the last. Yeah, so a reasonable amount of time. Adrenaline skill is worn off now, but that took ages. Alright. Can follow on. Catch back up. Begin the fight anew. Oh, and I don't even have anything to shoot. Come on, back under the trap. Get him? No, just missed. Bit of a letdown. Ow. You moved out of the way right in time. Oh, another thing, if you are going to work the ankles, it does behoove you to work the same ankle continuously. Even after you've broken it, it then becomes his weak point and the one that will cause him to fall over. It is good to have both ankles messed up, because then no matter which ankle you hit, it's going to do him some damage, and he's probably going to fall over. But yeah, if you hit the one that is already a broken part, then he's even more likely to fall over because he's already seriously hurt. Oh wow, 2 Anjanaths. Can Anjanath fight Anjanath? Apparently they can. Cool. I need to keep track of which one it is I'm busy fighting. And it's this one. Hopefully the other one's not chasing me. I think he is. That's not ideal. Where did he go? Is it that way? Yep. Okay, cool. Quick sharpen in while we can. Damn it. Hee hee. Just keep chasing each other up and down. Ah. I was hoping to get the jump on him. Jump onto his back specifically, that is. Oh, that was really close to death. Got lucky with the palico again. The palicos can really be serious lifesavers. Might maybe have just some of this. Nope, didn't really get it off. Try again. That's better. Uh-oh. Alright, I think I'm going to grab that max potion now. Things are getting hairy. There we are. Now I'm much safer. Nope, facing the wrong way. God damn it. And knocked him down again. Because like I said, just work those ankles. Alright, and now he's hurt. So now we can trap this one. We'll give him a bit to get some distance, because if you're too close, he'll kind of turn around straight away, and you can mess up the trapping and so on and so forth. There's a Rathalos in the map as well. Not sure which one's worse, Rathalos or Rathian. I think Rathalos. I think the red one's worse than the green one, isn't it? Give him a second. I want him to lay down and go to bed. Has he done that? Oh, he has. Good. And put a shock trap right here. Prep your track bombs. Oops, wrong button. Wake him up. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's see if I get lucky and he comes back up. Okay, there he is. Did come back up. And there's the shock trap, so... No, you're gonna ruin my... Oh, phew, that was close. Almost got completely ruined by a little monster, whatever they're called, small monster. Yeah, that would have been incredibly annoying. Trying to kill some of these mosquitoes, vespoids, but oh well. Alright, so that's Anjanath 1. Need to go into my crafting list, make another shock trap. And then we can get on the trail of Anjanath number 2. So yes, hopefully lots of Anjanath pelts as rewards. And then we'll only have to do one quest. Admittedly, the single quest involved killing 2 Anjanath, which is probably about as many quests as I would have had to do. But yeah, conveniently we'll just do it as a single quest, slightly quicker, by removing the return to the gathering hub and going to the workshop to check, reorganizing all your items for a second time. Yeah, we have, in some small way, shortened the quest, shortened the time it'll probably take us to finish this quest, or finish our goal, which is to get the full Anjanath set. So very nearly there already. There is a mining point here, like I said. I think I need that. Yep, field research. Ah, good. This will finish it. That's another bounty done, which is good, because I'm going to need them armor spheres when I get to HR. Even the little ones are kind of worth it, just because you need so many of them so quick. You get to high rank, which is what HR stands for, if you were unaware. And once you reach high rank, you almost immediately need a lot of armor spheres. So yeah, even the low-level crappy armor spheres are kind of worth your while. Once you reach HR, you basically start replacing all your armor again immediately with a higher ranked version of said armor that requires slightly higher ranked parts, which are available from the slightly higher ranked monsters. They are cosmetically slightly different, but it's an extremely minor change. It hardly counts. Whoops, it's not where you want to be. This poor Jagras is doing sterling work. But yeah, this really is not the sort of fight something that small should be in. Get those big hits off, hopefully on his feet. Yeah, like I said, work the ankles like a boxer would work the body. For something with such a monstrous, immense roar, he does have some of the most pitiful squeals when he's hurt. Yeah, Anjanath. Uh-oh. Need something a bit more substantial. Yeah, that's just his "I'm tired" squeal. And even that sounds like he feels sorry for it. One of the reasons why I prefer capture as well, it's not just about the rewards that you get. You feel bad for the poor guy. Like, well, you know, I did beat up on you pretty bad over the course of 20 minutes, half an hour. But at the end of the day, at least we didn't kill you. Although what the researchers do with him after that, I have no idea. Put him in the arena for someone to kill him later, from what I can tell. Might as well eat that first aid med. Wasn't there some free rations? That was. Very short on stamina. So put in a bit of work into that. Now, he was just running away. He's not hurt, is he? No, he's not hurt yet. So we've still got a little while to go before we have to actually trap him. Won't be close enough for that. Oh well. And down you go. Big angry roar, don't know why. Damn. Missed again. And now he's hurt. So very close now. Just need to get my capture tools ready. I'll do that anyway, you never know. Somebody might want to fight me on the way. Shock trap. Trank bombs. Catch up to him. And that'll do it. With any luck, that'll get us 3 Anjanath pelts. Which will allow us to get the final piece of the Anjanath armor set. And, so that's about 40 minutes. That's a pretty good video. We'll call it a day there. There's no point going on. And in the next one, we will then be doing the next story mission, which I believe gets us to the Coral Highlands for the first time. I could be wrong. But I think, yeah, it gets us to the Coral Highlands for the first time, and we have to... It's either a Tsitsi Yaku, or a Palomu, the big furry balloon bat. I really like the look of the balloon bat's armor set. Kind of looks like snow gear from one of the old James Bond movies. Well, female snow gear from one of the old James Bond movies. I don't actually know what it looks like on a guy. I don't think I've played a guy very far into Monster Hunter World. I normally sort of randomize and I end up on female more than I'd like to admit. I'm also one of those people that's of the opinion that, well, if I'm going to have to stare at something, because it's a third-person game, I'm going to stare at the one that I would prefer to be staring at in the first place. And that is going to be female. Don't get me wrong, I'm not like a massive pervert or anything. It's just, well, one is slightly more aesthetically pleasing than the other. Not by much. But whatever you like, you do you. Some people like, even as blokes themselves, like to look at, oh, Bristly Creek ticket. That's also gets you something at the weapons store. Yeah, some people, you know, like to look at a big heroic dude because that's perhaps their role playing, and they're like, yeah, I want to be that thing. That's what I want to be pretending to be. Whereas I don't think of it as what I'm pretending to be. I don't think I've ever been so invested in any game where I've actually role played as the thing I'm playing as. I'm still me playing this game, and me playing this game, yeah, I'm not that upset about what my character looks like so much that I want to, you know, I've got to look like a big muscle-bound dude in 6 steel armor or anything like that. If you were really hung up on what your armor looked like, Monster Hunter World is not for you, because you have to pick the armor that is appropriate to the monster that you're fighting. Or at least in the early game, change armor every time you find a new monster. Alright. Honey, more entomology. Don't think I managed to do any of these because I haven't done... Oh, I did one of those. Oh yes, that was an event. Still didn't hunt a fanged wyvern. What's a fanged wyvern, I wonder? Anyway. Very good chance I got some good investigations out of that too. Don't actually know though. Well, it shows you that 9 over there is red. So that is a slight waste of 50 points. So I won't do it. Up to the workshop. Didn't actually pay attention to the reward screen. I could have checked if we'd done what we needed to do or not. Oh well. Anja, yep, more than enough. Got 5 Anjanath pelts over the course of that mission. So I'll make that. Equip it over the Blossom set. I don't actually know whether that was worth equipping. Let's actually go and check. Because you only need 3 pieces for Anjanath power. And even then, Anjanath power isn't that useful. Queen Beetle. So higher defense, but is worse versus fire. Where is minus... Oh, it's -3 versus water. Wow. Ah, so it is a higher defense, yeah, but only by 2. With sort of all over the place resistances. And Honey Hunter, which isn't a very good skill. But Fire Attack isn't a very useful skill for me either, because I'm not really using it. Marathon Runner, reduce continuous stamina depletion by 15%. That's not that useful. That's just for running. Special ammo, I'm not using ammo. Fire resistance is good against Anjanath himself. And artillery, again. So it's like this set is sort of really built for someone using some of the blade file attacks. I think blade file attacks counts for me, because that says file. Anyway. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, we'll keep that over the Blossom set, which is cool. It looks good, and it does what, you know, it needed to do. It's a very good level for what I was doing at the time. It was better than anything else I had to fight the Anjanath. But now that I have fought the Anjanath and got all his armor, the best thing I can do is wear more Anjanath. So that'll do it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, hit that button. If you'd like to see more of this content, hit that subscribe button so you can find the channel easier. If you want to get notifications, hit that bell icon. And if you didn't like this video, you can hit that button. But if you do, could you please leave me a comment? Let me know what it was you didn't like. Maybe I can do something about it in the future. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.